Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel, welcome to the vlog. This is a glorious day. The time has come. It is now springtime, and it's time to pull the cars out and drive them. I've been waiting for this day for almost 6 months. I put both my cars in storage in November. It's been a long time. So before we can go and drive them, first things first, got the tabs for the Maserati. Gotta put them on there, start it up, pull it out. All right, the car's now registered. All we have to do is start it up, let it warm up.
Because plumbing, heating, and air conditioning.
Let's let it warm up now before we pull it out. This is just a great sound to hear once spring arrives. We're gonna let it warm up for a minute before we pull the car out. The car is located on the other side of my property, so I gotta drive it on the grass through the yard all the way up to the front to my driveway. I am genuinely nervous to drive it because it's been so long since I've been able to drive this car. Minnesota is a beautiful state during the summer. That's it. Like during spring, yeah, it's nice weather. It's not super hot. It's not real cold. Once it gets to right now, it's about 65 degrees. But winter is just way too long. I would love it if there was snow for 1 month. That way I can kind of enjoy the snow, go snowmobiling or something. But when it's here for 6 months and it gets between 15 degrees to a low of this year, about -45, that's just too much. All right, let's go ahead and just pull it outside so we can let it sit out there and warm up, and I can close the shop doors. Still waiting on the trim pieces to show up. They're still gone there, but I don't care. I want to drive this car so bad, so we're gonna go ahead and drive it. Go ahead and just put it in the gear. E-brake shuts off. Slowly pull out here. Be a bumpy ride going through the grass. Seeing it for the first time in the sunlight is just amazing. It's just a beautiful car. The way that the grille looks so aggressive with the long sleek hood and just the body lines, it's just a beautiful car. The bright red Maserati brake calipers just look amazing. Nice contrast with the black wheels and the black car. Even just the back end of the car, it just looks so great. It's such a sleek looking car. Last year, when it was in storage, it had a leak. So I had to fix that. It was as simple as the valve cover gaskets. So this year, I put cardboard underneath the car to make sure it wasn't leaking. And it appears that it is still leaking. So, luckily, I'm a mechanic. So for work, when I pull my car and do an oil change, I'll lift it up and see what it's leaking from this time. 2 for 2 on oil leaks. Kind of sucks. Shop doors are all closed, and as soon as I come around the corner, I see this. That's just beautiful. I'm so excited to drive it. I wish it could have been more of a nicer day with sun and a lot less wind, but whatever. Let's go drive this thing. This is honestly kind of nerve-wracking to drive it through my yard. It's kind of a bumpy yard. I don't want to wreck my front bumper or anything, but I think we should be good. Just gotta hope that these geese move. There's a whole bunch of them. All right, now that we're on the driveway, we can pop it into sport mode here. So let's press the button, sport, indicate sport mode, and we're ready to go. I think we should give it a couple of revs. Let's get it on the road. First thing first we're gonna do, it really needs gas. So we're gonna go to the gas station, put some gas in it, then just give it a quick wash and bring it right back to the house. such a long time that I've been able to hear this car, and it just sounds so good. It takes a lot to beat this. Maybe a V12. It feels so good to drive it. The way it handles the sound echoing off the buildings, it's just a beautiful sound. And the way that people smile at it, it's not a rare car by any means. It's just a cool car to see driving down the road. You don't see very many of them. They're not rare, but it's not often that you see them. This is gonna be expensive. I don't know if you can see that. Gas is $4.29 a gallon for 91, and I am on empty. This is gonna be expensive. It didn't cost me as much as I thought it was gonna be. It was $83.09 for 19.5 gallons. And how many miles did that get me? Let's take a look here. 307 miles. That one kind of hurt the soul. Luckily, when we go fill up the Corvettes, that only has like a half a tank in it right now, but mileage will probably be about the same. Time to go wash the car. I think we should do a little bit of a pull. Too many cars in front of me. Do a pull here once the light turns green. It's green. Sounds so good. This is just gonna be a quick wash. Get all the dirt off the car, kind of shine up a little bit. I have some plans for Easter, so it's gonna be a quick wash on this. Take it home, swap it out for the Corvette, bring the Corvette out, get its legs moving, get some gas, park that, then I gotta go do some plans. Alright, just pulled back in with the clean car. We're gonna go get the Corvettes, and I think we're just gonna dump the Maserati. We'll go right here. Just dump it right there. Alright, I think that's a good spot to put it. Let's go way down there and get the Corvette. It's time to get this thing awake. So first things first, let's go ahead and open up the hood. Take this off. Gotta disconnect the battery charger. Let's come around here. Underneath the Magnus charger coolant reservoir. Disconnect that, put it back. It's good to go. Here, drag this out of my way. That's good. Then, kind of pull this back a little bit. And let's go ahead and cold start it. Let everything prime. I don't care about that, I don't care about that. And check engine light isn't abnormal. I've been kind of chasing a small misfire. It's nothing super bad. So what I like to do is read it, read codes, start codes, random misfire detected. So what I do is erase it. Problem solved. No more check engine light. Now it's been running for a little bit. Let's go ahead and pull it out just like we did with the Maserati. Italian V8 or the American Muscle? Let me know in the comments. We're gonna do the exact same thing here. Drive it up the yard and to the road. Smells a little bit of burning. I can't tell if it's the grass burning on the long tubes underneath it, but just in case, I got a fire extinguisher, so we're safe there. I'm just gonna do a visual check around the car, make sure nothing's damaged for driving it up the yard. Everything seemed to be fine. Unlike the Maserati, these tabs are just a little bit expired, so we're gonna take it easy. We're just getting gas, coming right back. I do, however, think we should put it in competitive driving mode. So we're just gonna go ahead and active handling, press and hold that, shuts off traction control, and then eventually competitive driving. I also gotta be careful. The front tires are so old and they have cords showing. So luckily on Tuesday I'm replacing the tires on them, but just gotta hope that we get to the gas station and back safely. It's just so loud. I love it. I feel like my neighbors hate me for it. Cheaper than the Maserati. It cost me $48 and some change for 11.1111 of a gallon. I honestly go deaf in this car. Like, listen to how obnoxiously loud this thing is. It's just so loud. Just that small pull felt so good. It's been so long since I've been able to drive my cars. Feels so good. All right, just gotta move the Bobcat here to get the Corvette in here. Then I'm going out to my Easter dinner with my family. Anything else you'd like to see on the Corvette and Maserati, please let me know in the comments below, because Cars Used is here, so I'm gonna be making as much videos as I possibly can. And just like that, this vlog is over, and I'm out.